Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody. We are back on Hollywood Animal, the stuff that dreams are made of playthrough in August 1940, and the studio is booming. Things are going well for us. Stagecoach is setting a new record for our studio with $12.5 million in profit. Young Mr. Lincoln had a huge hit on opening weekend on the 4th of July. It's up to $9 million in profit. We're waiting on Goodbye, Mr. Chips and the Roaring Twenties to come out soon. Lots of movies that are in post-production ready to go. We've got a couple in pre-production. Things are looking good. We are going to have to find a time to repair some of these buildings. So this episode might see us taking a little slow down to try to see if we can fix some of these, because it's going to take us a couple months to do these fixes. So we'll see how we go. We've got lots of scripts. We've got lots of movies there. But we're going to have to slowly fix some of these a little at a time, and I'm not really sure what to start with. But one of my objectives this episode is to see if we can finally figure out and find the analytics, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. So let's see. And before we do anything else, let's click on this Track Down the Bone Grinder. 2 agents of level 5 or higher. That's not happening anytime soon, is it? So I guess we are not going to have the... Is there anybody out there we can hire? There's not. We haven't trained them up well enough yet. So I guess we're not going to be finding the bone grinder anytime soon. But let's go ahead and get to work. We have Bernard Larson here. We're going to get to work on our last of the 1940 films that I have, and that is The Grapes of Wrath. The Steinbeck movie, but it was directed by John Ford, who had one heck of a run in this era, winning Oscars and everything all the time, being one of the 5 directors that went over to shoot for World War II as well, along with Frank Capra. It was starring Henry Fonda and Jane Darwell. We're going to make this one a straight drama because that's kind of what it was. It was at a migrant camp, so we're going to do a modern American countryside. We are going to do... Now, here's a cool thing, is that right now we're not in the alliance, so we can do whatever the heck we want. We're going to do it with a working man, though. That will be fresh by the time this script gets done, even. We are going to make a corrupt official. It's the man holding down the Jode family. We're going to put it that way. Taking some creative license with this one. We're going to give him a mentor. We're going to have a parent figure. A mom was there, we'll say. A sheriff, because there was a guard or something killed in this. So we will do a crime of necessity, a long journey. He's going to be running away in this migrant thing, trying to get out. But you know what? We're going to be nice. And it really just kind of ended. I don't really remember how it ends. It was just kind of, here's life. We're not going to crush the dreams. Redemption would be interesting. But I think we're going to go for a chance of better life. We need that in 1940 here. So we're going to see what Mr. Larson can do with that one as we get into it. And let's just go and see what we've got. Okay, the blue term vivid is finally improving. What would it take to make our own? Oh, goodness. To make something better would take over 3 years. Woo. So my question is, for those of you who have made these things, like have made your own, oh, that's actually not too bad. We can make that a little bit. There we go. That's not actually bad. Let's just focus on the quality with both. 150 days. If you've made your own technology, when do you do it? What do you put towards it? And is it worth the wait is the question I have, because I don't know that it is. It might be. Let's look. The services, we could go ahead and repair this thing. We can't repair that yet. We've got people training there. We could do engineering. Hopefully, 74 days. Wow. We can't do security because we've got things being... we have shoots going on at the moment. We'll get there. We've got so many movies here that we can hold off maybe and start to do some repairs. We do not find a new story element. Wilson did not get one. That's disappointing. But you know what we'll do? Let's put him to work. And this is going to be another one requested by you all. And we could use another horror movie. We're going to do, what do we call this one? It's going to have a bounty hunter and the undead. A damsel and a sheriff. So it's a tribute to Ash versus the Evil Dead. What? Ash has fallen. We'll do that. That is one crazy series too. The Evil Dead. That third movie, if I remember right, is like totally different from the first two. I might be getting them mixed up, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So let's do horror, action. What did we have? We had some thriller, a little bit of comedy mixed in. Little bit. There we go. We will put this one in. Let's do the Fantasy Kingdom. And we will have our bounty hunter. The antagonist will be the undead. A damsel. Ooh, we've used that a lot, but that's okay. It's not been hurting us that much. We're still making money. And we will have the sheriff. Gonna have a rescue mission. As well as protagonist being pulled back in. A cursed deal. And saving the beloved. With the finale, what should we make the ending? We're saving the beloved. Redemption. He does all this. Ash is redeemed. Wilson, let's see what you got. Oh, we got to get Christopher Hill doing something here. Let's let him do the Working Man, American Countryside horror movie. Actually, that's not too bad. That could actually do something. See what you got, Christopher. Get yourself up to 3 stars for one so you can be more used to us. Jesse Holt needs to get there too. Donald Gallagher is actually at a point where he can write some decent scripts, so I'm not too worried about him. Let's get this thing going. What do we got? Stagecoach ending at $12.5 million. Excellent job. The 6th attempt is ready to get out here. Yet we are low on some of these things we're going to have to repair. The Darkness Within had a good one. We're going to shelve this one. And Mr. Holt did not get anything either. We're going to repeat it. He's just going to, we're going to see what we can get with him. And actually, let's let Maurice, we're not to 1941 yet. Let's let him just get us anything. 40 days. Give it a shot. Young Mr. Lincoln. Sir, let's put you out there again. Let's just keep you at 10. Nothing else is out. If we don't get the butts in the seats, that's okay. It's not going to make that much money, is it? Let's just see what it can do. And let's get the 6th attempt out there ready to go. Oh. Might have needed 7 or 8 attempts to get that thing going. Emma Berry's up to 6 stars. She has leveled up. Now that she can, that's exciting. All right. Let's, it's not a big one, but let's open it on Halloween. The holiday boost might get us something. Okay. And let's see me flail around young men. Let's do those two. All right. Apply. Now, it said click up here, right? Well, okay, I guess we'll do one of these first. Coleman, can you give aid to the homeless? All right, we did that. And now I click change. Oh, okay. So when I hover over 5 to 5 million. Gotcha. It's over here. But they only give us 1 week because I guess we So if I do that, then I go in and let's say I add one. I go back 5.5 to 6 million. Gotcha. Okay. It's a success, folks. He's not a complete nincompoop. Man, that made me feel so stupid. Let's get the great Dictator out on this one. Leon Reese is our guy. Carol Quinn is available now with the villain's right hand going to be Edgar Conti, and the tyrant will be played by Charlie Graham. Doesn't quite fit the great Dictator's format, but it's good enough for what we have to work with, which isn't... Man, why does it keep zooming out that far? Okay. We lost the police protection. Apparently we could let them raid us and we could put a security officer. So we might go ahead and do that. And his ceiling was not lifted. We're not going to repeat it yet because we're going to improve that film school. We are also going to improve all of this stuff over here too. After these two get to shooting. We might go ahead and get to work on some... Oh, we got to rejoin the Alliance. Got to do that before I forget. We missed out on the bone grinder, but that's because we didn't have the security high enough. All right. Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Our reimagining of this wonderful classic. It's actually, for that level of critical acclaim, is doing fairly decent with 3 stars. And the audience appears to really like it. Okay. Not too shabby. Of course, the Wizard of Oz now is getting hit with rotten elements, but that's okay. We'll survive that. Sand in my eyes. Let's get this thing ready to go. Oh. This is yeah. Not our best. The Roaring Twenties is hitting in November. We'll put this one beginning of December. We'll give it 25. No, let's just give 20. It's not going to need this many anyways. It's not going to be that good. And we'll just do those 2. We are not going to do any tricks on this one. It's just not worth it. So what are we expecting? 1 to 1.5 million. Oh, what if we add Spark? This really is not as intuitive, is it? 2 to 2.5. Okay. We jumped it a little bit. That is not as user-friendly as the old way used to be, where it would be right there as you were selecting advertisers. Alpha Centauri's looking good for the sci-fi epic. Get that into production. These guys really need to level up faster. And Young Mr. Lincoln ends its run at almost 9.5 million profit. Well done, Abe. And we can now take a $2 million loan. Not that it matters. We don't plan on doing that anyways. So we'll just finish those things. They've kind of run their course where they're not really worth it for us. Retirement Rush is another mediocre film. But that's okay. And we will get this one out just in time at Christmas. Not our best to have at Christmas. Actually, whoa. Let's move that back one. There we go. Young men and boys. Given how annoying it is to have to go back and forth, I don't really have the desire to use the analytics a lot. That's unfortunate too. 3 to 3.5. So if we changed anything and we added like Piazzolla, what's that do? 4 to 4.5. Actually increases it quite a bit. It's nice to have. I just wish it were, you could switch back and forth easier. Okay, the Wizard of Oz. This is going to be our Christmas one. Actually, it's not even labeled as a holiday, though, on this, is it? I just realized that. Thanksgiving is, Valentine's Day is, but Christmas is not. So let's just do it at New Year's. It's got very good ratings. There we go. I guess we'll do those 4. We will need some tricks to help us out on this one, Catherine. Go show up at a wedding. Can we do another one on the same week? Oh, you can. So we're going to go really big for opening weekend. Counter those rotten elements. Okay. Harley Gill has increased his skills. We just need Lewis Murphy to get done and we'll be good to go. Let's rejoin the code, or the alliance. Ugh. Yay. Being hemmed in our artistic ability. Even after we get the Pollockses, the problem is I'm fairly certain that if we don't stay in the alliance, we get hit. Philadelphia story, excellent, good job. We get hit with everybody being unhappy, like all of our talent, that they can't win any of the Pollockses. Oh, we can't do the services because we're busy rebuilding it. Urgh. Torture in captivity. Good job, Maurice. And he's up to level 8. 44 more days for another one. Into December. Then he could start to work on our 1941 films. Yeah, Maurice, 80% chance of getting us something else. You go right ahead. We're going to be repairing the script department pretty soon anyways. Twin Killing did not turn out too bad for our buddy cop one, if I remember right. Let's go ahead and repair this. You won't be able to work on script story as a synopsis. Work on these will be suspended. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it now and repair this one. As soon as these are... Oh, the Great Dictator is ready to shoot, so we can get our pre... Ooh, and it's already up to level 8. We can get the pre-production repairing. All right, pre-production, repair. Repair them all. Might as well repair that one while we can. Goodbye, Mr. Chips. $21,000 profit. That's really disappointing. It did better on the 4th week. Wow, that did not do well. That's sad. I guess it just didn't find a fit with audiences well enough. I don't know. Surprising. I thought it would have done better than that. Okay, Gunga Din is ready to find itself a release spot. Spent hardly anything on post-production. And let's see what we have a spot for Gunga Din. Could be our Valentine's Day one. I'm sure it's going to be super romantic. Whoa, not that many. All right, this gives us quite a bit of room to repair some things as well. Okay, we need boys. We'll do young men as well. We'll do all those. We will not go with the trick route because that does cost us some influence. And we want to make sure we have enough to put everything we can into winning. Oh, man. Goodbye, Mr. Chips. I thought you were going to be so much better than that. Okay, so we can hold another banquet, it looks like. We're still working on getting the house made. Oh, the special events isn't repaired. Messed that one up. Should have done that at the same time. But if we do that, we get that going. After we win the third Pollux, we can mothball that and we'll be okay. Or not mothball it, because we're going to use it to help keep the code away if we can. The sixth attempt, the trick worked. We're going to wait for Saving Private Peter to be done, repair our post-production, and then we'll have movies. Rebecca, the Dark Passenger. These others will probably be getting ready as well. Once these are done, we'll be able to go into production. The sixth attempt gets a B. No one's leveling up, but our talent's getting better. We're at the point now with what we're making. We may not have the best of films all the time. Yeah, Jesse, you haven't really earned it yet, but we'll pay you more. Getting there. Almost. Well, we're a month away before we can put more things into production. And we have to get production going as well. See, if we suspend these, we'll hold off. I've done that before where everything just seemed, it was on a script department and it didn't work anymore afterwards. Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Did really well on its second run here. 670,000. Well, nothing else is needing those theaters. No. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Let's see how it does. The sixth attempt is actually doing pretty well. Oh, Saving Private Peter is ready to go so we can put post-production into repair status. Ooh, that one's... There we go. Gotta be saving somebody. All right. This one will be... Oh, we should have put that one on Valentine's Day. Let's put that one in the middle. We aren't going to save that. Probably should have saved it for Memorial Day or something, but that's okay. Young men and men. Boom, there's our 4 right there. No tricks on this one. we can expect 4 to 4.5 million to show up. And Edward Roberts has leveled up. So if I do this, well, he's maintenance. We definitely want to do that for maintenance. We've been doing it already. Okay, let's get our post-production. Start repairing them. Oh, these are going to take a while to repair. What's that one going to be? The Roaring Twenties is ready to go. Once those all get released in our post-production, we will be able to repair those eventually as well. So, of course, the Bone Grinder doesn't like it, but others are doing okay. We're getting 3-star reviews. That's nothing too shabby. A 4-star from Roy Cox and a 4-star from Walter Wilson. Not too shabby. 2 million. Whew. Doesn't this violate the code? Is this the one that did? No, maybe not. We got our banquet, got us more influence. We're going to throw another one. And this time, Jesse still doesn't find one for us. That's okay. Keep going, Jesse. You're almost up to 3 stars. We've got everybody else. The 6th attempt is doing very nice for such a poor movie. Mr. Chips didn't do nearly as well, and it was rated higher. We're going to do, well, we're not going to do 10,000 there. Hopefully we're not competing too much with our other films here. And drawing eyeballs away from them. Still waiting on Lewis Murphy. Oh, can we just go ahead and repair that one as well? We can. Oh, it canceled him. Yep, see, that's what I should have waited. Oh, well, live and learn. You all will know not to make that mistake. And the sand in my eyes is not probably going to be quite as good. It was Christopher Hill's script. By making it, it helps get him more experience. So what did we get? Hush money. I'm marketing and outreach. Okay. What about, we could do post-release analytics. I don't think that really matters as much. We could help a drunkard. We'll do the post-release. Well, no, how much does help a drunkard? Oh, that one's quick. Let's just add it to our arsenal, even though we've been too afraid to try any of them yet. The Roaring Twenties is doing well. It's just it was expensive to make. Almost have our scripts ready to go back into pre-production. And Goodbye, Mr. Chips ends its run, only getting 2.5 million at the box office. Profitable still, which is good. And now we can go into pre-production. Let us do The Darkness Within. We'll give that to Jack Stein. All right. Let's put this one in color. It's still not going to be as good as that other one, though. We'll let Timothy Hughes do this one. Directed by drama, romance, and thriller. Romance and drama. Don't have a thriller one, really. We'll let Brian Griffith get this one. Our Accidental Hero. will be Roger Jenkins. Ooh, and then the seductress, the villain's right hand, will be Susie Duncan. With the worried wife of the 36-year-old being Julia Holt. And our vampire, who's going to be our vampire? Marvin Conti. This will help him get to that 7 stars as well, I hope. Keep dry. Oh. You tried, Christopher, and you're up to 3 stars. Not too bad. Oh, and good. We're here. Ready to go. Script department's back up and running. The Roaring Twenties is ready to go. Extend its run a little bit more. And we are coming up on the end of the year. Hopefully it's a good year for us at the year end. Not well received by the critics on Retirement Rush here. But Christopher Hill is broken through that 3-star barrier. We're making his movies for him. And we're going to continue to let him write. Warrior Africa World War II romance. Sure. And with that being said, let's get to work on stories again. So let's do a historical one first. And in 1941, we're going to go with the one that's probably the most famous, and that is Citizen Kane. Not my favorite, personally. I appreciate what it did for cinema. Just not my thing. Not my thing. That's good enough. It is going to be in a modern American city. So Orson Welles directed this. Joseph Cotton starred in it. Dorothy Comingore. And so we've got to have our wealthy businessman, Mr. Charles Foster Kane. See, it doesn't even fit. Guess we could make him a lovable rogue. We're going to do an enemy from the past. We're going to call that one Rosebud. Let's have a angry boss. No, we've had it. We could do a worried wife for him with a strict parent. No, a mentor would be good instead of a strict parent. We're going to have a cursed deal. He's sold his soul for his success, we'll say. Let's go with a struggle for a better life. And we are going to do where the protagonist dies heroically. Ugh. Good luck, Felix. See what you got with this one. Don't really have the story elements to pull that one off. So that's a reimagining for you. Sorry ahead of time. All right, Gabe. I know everybody's like, let go of Gabe. I can't. Even for 1.7 million. He deserves every penny. Every penny. Even if he's not that talented anymore, he deserves every penny. He was a war hero in my last playthrough. Oh no, our public relations executive. Well, that's depressing. Over $5 million for the 6th attempt. Not bad. Let's get ourselves a new public relations person. So we have a 7%er. Costs a lot each month, but I don't really need this either, do I? Let's go with this one. He's 3%, a lot cheaper. And we've almost got posts done. 22 days away. Got another banquet. Let's do one more. And we've almost got our housemaid as well as part of something we can offer. Here we go. Speaking of housemaid, we've got it. That will help lower things. I'm not seeing that. Oh, it's the department speed. So you're really not getting the 20 or 25% bonus because it's not through your whole studio. You're getting 2 or 3% knocked off regardless of the department head. So this is still doing it faster. I'm getting 10% this way since I have the money. All right. We'll do a hotel suite. And Maurice Fox came up empty this time. We're going to let him stay back. And in the new year, we're going to get him to work on some scripts. I have 7 more scripts from 1941 that I want to include. All right, Saint in My Eyes, 220,000. We'll get you another 4 weeks. Not the biggest hit, that's okay. But the Wizard of Oz, let's see what it can do. Opening on New Year's. A- for the Kino mark. Audiences are going to love it. 5 stars from the Bone Grinder. Whoa. Love has infinitely many shades between blacks, between whites, between blacks and whites. None of this stops it from being love. It's sad such a simple truth won't fit into the tight cranium of the feeble-minded majority. Is this the one? Oh, we have Isagawa as the wizard. Probably why this one hit, because of Igawa. Excellent. Hopefully other people love it that much. And we are paying a hefty amount because we made a lot of profit. Let's see where this puts us at year's end 1940. Look at this. Wow, they can barely release some movies. Supreme and Hephaestus and Marginis. Evergreen can release something, but they lost money for the year. Gerstein barely made money. He's still got a hefty bank balance there. But we are 3 times his balance. That is great. How do we do on box office success? Look at that. The top 8 this year, with Stagecoach being number 1. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Young Mr. Lincoln. Excellent. What did we get in critical acclaim? Woo! Modern Times and Stagecoach and Robin Hood. All right, let's note those. Stagecoach, Modern Times, and Robin Hood. Those will be the ones because they've got this love from the... Oh, the Bone Grinder loved Modern Times. Those all got good reviews. Marie Antoinette could be a good one. Actually, right there, 3 Comrades might be even better. I'm not sure about Modern Times because Bone Grinder's kind of a bit of an outlier. But look at that. We have 8 of the top 10. We had better win. And 9 of the top 10 for fan favorites, with Stagecoach getting the A+, taking up. What a hit Stagecoach was. Give us some good news. No one levels up, though. Little disappointing. Jane Fisher, up to 5.9 stars. She's now really good at drama, so she'll be up to 6 stars once we find another film for her. Kevin Ball, Sarah Frid. Look at this. Our veteran is up to 5.1. And Roscoe Ford is moving up. He can do an ambush. Good to know. All right, we're at the end of a beginning of the new year, and this year we know is going to have in store for us Pearl Harbor. So it's going to be interesting to see what does change with Agawa as well. Like, will that come to hit us? Will fans want him gone? We've got our repairs done here, so we'll get to work on putting these into post-production. We will get some of these production ones as soon as these things free up. We'll be able to get this repaired as well. And go from there. So want to thank you all for joining me on this episode. We found the analytics button. Thank you so much for pointing that out. Big help. Really do appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I am making it. It's been a lot of fun playing it. If you haven't, again, check out the game for yourself if you can. If not, come back and keep following along for the ride here. So I do appreciate each one of you taking the time. And I just want to say we'll see you on the next episode. And until then, take care.